What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is NONPFIXION. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to stay updated on all content going down on this channel. Appreciate you, love you. Now back to the video.
No, this ain't nonsense, this is non-fiction. So excuse it if the content is offensive, it's official. Now that we have been acquainted, this is my pleasure, my pain, you were entertaining.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is NONPFIXION, and we have a new reaction for you here. This is Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever official trailer. This one is going to definitely be a bittersweet. Been looking forward to this one for a very long time, especially before everything took place with Mr. Boseman, who passed away. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Also, we know that's going to be rest in peace, T'Challa. So let's actually just get right into it. Let's not waste too much time. Hope you guys are ready for it. I'm not sure if I'm truly ready for it, but let's get right into it, y'all. Yeah, that looks better.
Only the most broken people can be great leaders.
That looks really good.
His people did not call him general or king. They called him Kukul Khan,
He is so
the
good at
feather
that. This
serpent god. Killing him
That looks
will
really
risk
good.
eternal war.
He's coming for the surface world.
Oh, Riri.
We know what you whisper. They have lost their protector. Now is our time to strike. Show them who we are.
I freaking knew it. Knew it. I called it. Man, that. Nope. Oh man. Oh, it's interesting. It's heavy. The trailer feels heavy. It definitely. I know the music conveyed the emotion that people who felt close to this character or these characters, especially after what is going to happen in this movie. It's interesting that they do a origin story reveal for Riri Williams in this movie. I'm not surprised, but I think it works because then when you go into her TV series, we already know who she is. We have a general idea of her backstory, the little things about her. Because we're gonna learn. We're definitely gonna learn some stuff about her because we know Shuri is a scientist. She's very smart, so she's gonna figure out things about her. They're probably gonna have conversation and learn why she's doing what she's doing. Even though if you've ever read the comic book, you understand why she decides to don the suit or build her own suit. It's because violence that she experienced violence that came too close to home and took family members that shouldn't have. It shouldn't have happened. So her revenge is to become a hero and stop it. You know, then things just blow up even more and more. But back to Black Panther Wakanda Forever, like visually it looks very beautiful. I never watched the previous trailer because I wasn't able to do the reactions with everybody else when the first trailer dropped. So I was like, you know what? As much as I want to watch this, I know the official trailer is going to drop. I just stayed off of Twitter for a while. That's where everything gets spoiled. Surprisingly enough, the people I follow on Instagram that normally would like spoil stuff like this and they didn't post about it. I truly felt that it was going to be Shuri from the beginning. I called that out, right after everything happened and when we talked about it and the different little conversations we would have on our live streams, definitely talked about it and said I knew it was gonna be her because in certain comic book iterations, when T'Challa was either missing or he was on a mission and no one can reach him, Shuri was the one who donned the suit. She was the one that became Black Panther. She took over. I mean, also Winston's character also became at one point was there just to help protect, but it was always Shuri. It always became on her shoulders because if something were to happen to him, she is the next in line to be queen, to be royalty, which will definitely get its conflict and rebuttal at the same time. But her character is always written as being very intelligent, not fragile as in like weak, but fragile because she's an emotional being. She cares so much about her people just as much as T'Challa did. So I'm looking forward to this. I really am, and it felt heavy, you know. But it's also going to be a celebration of Chadwick Boseman, because we know the people who are in this movie definitely cared about him dearly and were close to him. You know, it's not just a paycheck to them. It's much different than that. It's a close knit community of people that really cared for one another and wanted to make something beautiful for fans of these characters to enjoy and relate to. You know, as a person of color, how could you not relate to it? For me, it made it what became so easy to relate to was the fact that they did big pieces of it in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? When I seen that just tripped me out. Because I'm from Oakland, you know what I'm saying? I'm from East Oakland, so and I knew the director was from Oakland, and it's just for me, it became closer than anything. And I seen that movie in the theater 5 or 6 times, and I've watched it so many times afterwards, just bits and pieces here and there. I love what I feel and what I see so far. I know the introduction of these new characters. Neymar looks exceptionally great. The small details of the wings on the ankles and the heels just looks good. The movement in the air, how he moves around, just when you read about him in comics, sometimes you can't visually see it the way they wanted you to see it. And I feel like that's the way they wanted you to see it when they first created the character. You know. And I'm not talking about the ancestral part. I'm talking about just the image and the movement and everything like that. The ancestral part, I think, is freaking dope. Like, that's so cool. Like, you tied them to an actual culture of people. Like, that's so freaking awesome. So, for somebody like myself who's much older, I'm glad this is here. I'm glad that young kids of color can see stuff like this and imagine themselves as kings, queens, superheroes, you know what I'm saying? Just a people of power, or this people of good nature, people that do things for others, just out of the kindness of their heart. Don't have to be superheroes, just good people. To see that on the big screen, I love that. And to me, this is a great portrayal of that. But this movie as a whole is gonna celebrate the life of Chadwick Boseman / T'Challa, and I can't wait to go see it. I already know I'm gonna be tearing up when I watch this. Like, all right, y'all. I love you guys. My name is NonPFIXION. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. Hope you have a great rest of your week. And just to show you, Wakanda forever. Peace, y'all.